Hello everyone. Welcome back to Nightwalkers and Mystery Mongers by Carl Sagan, lesson 4. In the last class, we have discussed about a book called Extraordinary Popular Delusions and Madness of Crowds, written by Charles Mackay, which tells about the various types of frauds and cheatings conducted all through the history. So now we are moving on to para 7. Just like the previous lessons, I will be giving textbook on one side and explanation on the other side. You can pause the video and read the text, read this particular paragraph, and then read the explanation on the other side. I won't be reading the textbook. Difficult words are given. So, para number 7. Within the last century, there were many claims which pretends to be scientific, which were not scientific. Such claims would catch the attention of the public. Such claims say that there are powers in the world which are not yet identified and used. So, the common people will be tempted. They will be hopeful. Sometimes science itself has made such wonderful discoveries. For example, DNA and its connection with hereditary information that we pass from one generation to another was such a wonderful discovery. So Carl Sagan was saying that in the last century, there were many claims which pretends to be scientific, not scientific actually. See, people are very much interested in such claims, such pseudo scientific claims. People will be attracted to it very soon. They will be tempted, they will be hopeful. They will be tempted to believe it. Some people are like that. They believe such claims very easily. And such claims say that in this world there are many powers which are unidentified, which are not used. Such type of claims. And people, they are hopeful that something good will happen and they believe them easily. Science itself had its own wonders. The discovery of DNA and the role of DNA in transmitting hereditary information from one generation to another generation. It was such a wonderful discovery. Similarly, the discovery of gravitational power, then discovery of nuclear energy, then continental drift. When these theories were introduced, they were actually wonders, but later evidences were found. But in case of such fraudulent activity, frauds, in case of such cheatings, pseudoscientific cheatings, no proof will be found. Gravitational power and nuclear energy were another such influential and wonderful scientific discoveries. Origin of life and continental drift were some other such discoveries. Similarly, some frauds present concepts like levitation. What is levitation? Levitation means raising a person or thing from the ground against the gravitational power. Actually, this is not scientifically possible. There is no scientific proof. There are many claims to this. There are films which exhibit levitation. If it was scientifically possible, it would have been useful, but it is a fraud. Such claims would take us away from understanding the world scientifically. So, hope you understood that. Levitation is such a concept. Raising a person or a thing from the ground. It is not possible. But there are people who believe that it is possible. See, some difficult words are there in the text in this paragraph. Humdrum, boring. Hereditary, the biological features transmitted from one generation to another. Continental drift, the idea that continents move slowly over the surface of Earth. Contention, disagreement, dubious, give rise to doubt, fraudulent cheating. See, levitation, as shown in the famous horror film Exorcist. See, the body rising itself. Then this image tells about continental drift. Continental drift says that Earth was once a single landmass like this. Later, they drifted apart. So, just like a jigsaw puzzle, if we bring together South America and Africa, it will fit together. Then, structure of DNA, which causes heredity. These were wonderful discoveries of science which has proof, but this levitation is not proved scientifically. Para 8. Some people claim that they have extrasensory perception, that is, ability to see things beyond our perception. They may claim that they have precognitive experience. Precognitive experience means ability to see future events. Such people say they experience that something terrible is going to happen. Then it occurs. Carl Sagan himself had such an experience. He once woke up during the night feeling that a close relative suddenly died. He was afraid to call the relative, fearing that the person may get up and trip over the telephone wire and may die. But nothing happened. The relative was well, alive. There is no connection between such experiences and reality. So, extrasensory perception means awareness about something beyond human sense, sometimes called a sixth sense and all. Precognitive experience, ability to see future events, imminent, something occurring at any moment. So some people claim that they possess extrasensory perceptions, ability to see something beyond human sense. Carl Sagan himself had a precognitive experience when once he woke up midnight feeling that a close relative is about to die. But nothing happened. There is no connection between. If ever such things really happen, they are simply coincidences. See this image, a drawing which shows extrasensory perceptions. A person who is having a third eye, able to see visions beyond the usual human senses. Para 9. If the relative had actually died, it would have been difficult to believe that it was coincidence. By coincidence, some of them happens. Some of them happen, and those people believe in them strongly. But a scientifically bent person will understand that it is mere coincidence. If Carl Sagan's vision became a reality, and if he had communicated it to an institute of parapsychology, parapsychology is a field of study concerned with the investigation of evidence for phenomena like supernatural, precognition, etc. So, if Carl Sagan's vision became a reality and if he had communicated it to an institute of parapsychology, it would have recorded as an evidence of precognition. Human beings long for such wonders. So unconsciously, they try to report such coincidences as evidences. So Carl Sagan says that if ever such events become true, it is nothing other than coincidence. But human beings, they are always interested in such phenomena. They wanted to hear that such events happen. Such precognitive experiences are often presented as if they are scientific. It will attract common people. They may get the support of celebrities and scientists. So, those who believed it as real will not listen to any other explanations. There will be two explanations. One, it is a conscious cheating with financial aims. Two, this happens when the issue is complex. It will be something that scientific world has not explored yet. We need to study about them. Many precognitive dreams belongs to this category. We need to study more about them to understand. Here, very often, we ourselves will be cheated by our perception. So that is Carl Sagan's final word on that. We can bring up two explanations for such events. One is that it is conscious cheating with financial aims. Second is that it will be something that scientific world has not explored yet. Many precognitive dreams are like that. We ourselves will be cheated by our own perception. We'll continue later. Thank you.